Algebra, grade 7. Let's start with the question. We have to simplify the expression 3x plus 5x. So here we need to see what happens when the variables are the same, right? So there are two terms here in this question, 3x and 5x. And do they have the same variable? Yes, they have the same variable x. So what we need to do, we need to add only the numbers in front. How we will solve this question? 3x plus 5x, this will be equal to, if we take x as common, what we will get? We will get 3 plus 5. So then what we need to add? We need to add 3 and 5. That gives us 8. So we can write it as x8 or 8x is the correct way to write it. Right? The variable and then the coefficient in front of that variable. So what is the quick tip here? The quick tip here is same letters if they are in a question in the terms, you need to add the numbers and then keep the letter, right? So here we added 3 and 5 together and then we kept x together, right? Next question. Simplify the expression 7y minus 2y. Here we need to see what do we do with the coefficients this time. So 7y and 2y, are they the like terms? Yes, they are the like terms. Why? Because they are the like terms because the variable is same, right? The variable is y and the power of the variable is 1. So they are the like terms. Now what do we do here? We take the variable because it's common in both the terms and then we write 7 minus 2. So 7 minus 2 is 5. So the answer is 5y. Correct? Question 3, we'll level up a little bit. So we need to simplify this question. So the golden rule to remember is written here. Different letters don't mix, right? Different letters means when they are saying different letters means they're talking about the variables in the expression. So here the expression 4x plus 3y plus 2x. Here there are two variables x and y, correct? In this expression there are three terms and two variables. So what we will do is, here we'll see which terms can be combined and which cannot. So let's look for the like terms, right? So 4x and 2x are the like terms. We'll take it together. So we'll write 4x plus 2x and then we will write plus 3y. Since we can shift this here, it doesn't matter, right? We can, this is addition, so we can put it together. So 4x plus 2x becomes 6x, right? And then 3y. So 3y has y, which is a different variable, so we don't need to combine it with 6x, right? It will be different only. So this is the answer. 6x plus 3y, right? Next question. So solve the equation. So we have equation here. Equation means, and there are two expressions with the sign, with an equal to sign, right? So both left hand side and the right hand side. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. Both are equal, right? So this is an equation. Now the question is, you have to solve the equation means you have to find the value of x. Solving the equation means find the value of the variable. So take a pause, look at it, how to solve this. So my question is, what number should be added to 7 to make it 12, right? So to solve, we undo plus 7. How do we undo plus 7? By subtracting 7 from both sides. So we will say x plus 7 is there. We have to undo this. So we will say minus 7. Correct? And if we are subtracting 7 from left hand side, we have to subtract 7 from right hand side as well. So now x plus 7 minus 7, this becomes 0. So this left hand side becomes x, and 12 minus 7 is 5. So the thing is that we have to undo plus 7, and how we did the undo? By subtracting 7 from one side. Now since we did on one side, we have to do it on the other side, because left hand side and right hand side are same in an equation. So what is the equation mantra? Whatever you do on one side, do the same on the other side, right? I hope this is clear. Well, we have another question. We have to solve the equation 2x is equals to 10. So when we say 2x, what do we mean by that? 2x means 2 times x. It means 2 multiplied by x, right? 2 times x. So what do you think this question we need to do in this question? We need to remove this 2, correct? In order to find the value of x. So we will say 2x is equals to 10. We have to remove this 2. So 2 is multiplied by x. If we have to remove 2, we will have to divide by 2 on both sides. So we will say dividing by 2 on both sides. So if we will divide by 2 on both sides, we will say 2x by 2 is equals to 10 by 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So x is equals to 5. I hope the steps is clear. So to find x, we do the opposite of multiplied by 2, which is divide by 2, right? So if a number is multiplying the variable, divide to remove it. And if we are dividing it on one side, we have to divide it on both the sides, on the right hand side as well, on the other side as well. So let's move on to the next question now. Equation with subtraction. So we have to solve this equation. X minus 4 is equals to 9. Easy rule to remember here is, if a number is multiplying the variable, we have to divide to remove it. But if the number is uh, subtracted by a variable, we have to add the same number to remove it. So rule here is actually for addition and subtraction, not for multiplication and division. Just check that out. So what is the opposite of minus 4 then? Plus 4, right? So we have to do plus 4 on both the sides. So we will say x minus 4 plus 4 is equals to 9 plus 4. What we did plus 4 on both sides. So x minus 4 plus 4 becomes x, and 9 plus 4 becomes 13. 13 is the answer. Next question. This is the final challenge for today. We have to solve 3x plus 2 is equals to 11. When we say we have to solve, we have to find the value of the variable. The variable here is x. So this question has to be in 2 steps. Get rid of 2 and then deal with 3x. So the two-step rule here to remember is, first undo addition or subtraction. In these type of questions, first we have to undo addition or subtraction, and then undo multiplication and division. How? First of all, it is 3x plus 2 is equals to 7. We have to is equals to 11. So we have to undo plus 2, right? So how we can undo? By subtracting 2 on both sides. So we will say 3x plus 2 minus 2 is equals to 11 minus 2. 3x plus 2 minus 2 is 3x, and 11 minus 2 is 9. Now we have to undo this 3x, right? Multiply by 3x, multiply by 3. So we will have to divide by 3. So we will say dividing by 3 on both sides. So we will say 3x by 3 is equals to 9 by 3. Next step will be x is equals to 3, which is the answer, right? X is equals to 3. So we have solved this question. What we did, wherever there is there is addition or subtraction in the equation, and then the variables are also having multiplication or division, we how do we handle it? First we undo the addition and subtraction, then we undo the multiplication and division, right? So we subtracted 2 on both sides, and then we divided by 3 on both sides to get the value of x. So quick recap, what we learned today: we learned that like terms are same letters, so we can combine those numbers, right? uh, Equations we can undo plus or minus first, and then we can undo multiplication or division first. Always do the same operation on both sides in case of equations, right? When we have to solve for the equations, so we always have to do same operations on both sides. So I hope you learned something new here, and we will do more practice questions in the next video now. Thank you.